What you're going to see and hear in the next hour is both evolutionary and revolutionary. The sounds of the past, present, and future wrapped up into one. Call it industrial techno.
The Ford focus area so far is the music and the scene and just the visuals we have going. It's a lot of fun. So it's almost a club within a club for this whole scene. So it's a lot of fun going in there. But I got to say the whole event itself, it's been great, and the music's been fantastic.
Mora, and first of all, what are some of the inspiration behind your music?
Inspiration?
Yeah.
All great musicians. I listen to a lot of virtuosos of all kinds of music. You know, in the content of African American music, of course, Max Roach, Sun Ra. Yes. Those are people that I had the opportunity to work with. You know, Miles Davis, and of course my two major influences is Louis Armstrong and Mahalia Jackson. This festival is great. A lot of these values originated from here, you know, and I feel very strongly that Carl has been able to open up the doors to the electronic world, the dance world, you know, to Detroit, and Detroit, you know, to the electronic world as well with this festival. This kind of, you know, electric music, because electric music has been going around for a long time, but, you know, this kind of music that come out of Detroit, when I first went out on this type of circuit, with Carl Craig, you know, I saw a tremendous amount of interest on it. It had been out there already existing for some 15 years, and we still didn't know anything about it in Detroit, you know. I mean, I follow every music, so I was pretty aware of what was going on, but it was said to me that Detroit wasn't aware of it. So I'm very happy, you know, this second year of this music festival here in Detroit. See, I don't belong to an age group. You know, I don't feel like that, you know. It's just life and people, you know. We all made out of the same cosmic thing, you know. We just occupy different space and time. That's how I feel about that. So it's a natural involvement. You know, I love the energy. I love the creativity. And that is something that I always follow, listen and learn from that.
Thank you so much for taking the time to interview with us. And now here's Francisco Mora.
It's been an excellent festival. Well-rounded music. Excellent choice in the artists, and the weather's going to get a little better, I think.
So what brought you here today?
House and techno from Detroit.
I'm just hanging out with my friends, having a good time, checking out everything. Trying to promote myself a little bit, actually. I spent in a place called Ultra Lounge on Warren and Woodward after hours from 2 to 6 a.m. Came with my friends Brian and Chris. They dig it, so.
I see right now artists coming straight off the streets of Detroit. They're just merging all kinds of things with it, jazz and hip hop and hardcore metal and electro. And it's awesome. It's just going to morph it's going to go into a lot of different directions. It's good. It's very good. Instead of just techno and jungle and house, there's going to be all different genres, and it's all going to attract a lot of different people. It's a good thing.
We want everyone down on the dust. I wanted to do different various projects. I had different emotions about music, so I kind of spread them. I went through something with vocals. I went through something very dark and deep, which is E-Dancer. Inner City, obviously, is more of my vocal project.
Right.
Tronic House was kind of influential from I was taking something back with the UK had took from us and kind of incorporating some of their sound in with my sound. That's what Tronic House was about. But basically, I had a lot of energy. I wanted to put out different tracks and make it seem like Detroit had a lot of different productions going on.
And were people consciously aware that this was the same dude putting out all these aliases?
Not at all. You know, I mean, as the years have grown, they have become educated enough now where people they can put that together. No, when you start playing in the underground, the dark, deep basements, the warehouses, there's still a speciality about it because it's people are definitely there for the music, and that's all they're there for. And you're there because you love music and you want to play. So that was the whole purpose of that. As the years developed, it kept growing. It became festivals like in Europe and big clubs, which still was able to keep the same vibe. And believe it or not, we still do parties. I did a party for Lost in London, and what they do is they duplicate an old warehouse kind of party, real underground, real kind of grimy. Right. And I just did that 2 weeks ago. So when you do it once or twice a year, it feels really good.
So you can still get the aesthetic nostalgia. It's not gone. It's not gone.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Saunderson, thank you so much. I want you to have a blessed weekend. I'm looking forward to Inner City, the 1 hour set. I've never seen it, and go play with your kids, and thank you for taking the time.
The piece is called Detroit Babylon, and it's in an older style that was influenced deeply by Detroit electronic music. The sparseness, the moody elements, the repetition that you can see in all the cables flowing and the patterns here, including these circles here.
Electronic music can fight the good fight, and corporate music will not bring it down, or corporate atmospheres will not bring it down. And hopefully this music just gets out there in its purest form and everyone catches on and sees how wonderful it really is.
As it comes to the impact of this festival for Detroit, besides the economic development issues that the surrounding communities, such as the hotels, such as the stores. In fact, one of the favorite stories I like to hear is that one of the vendors indicated they have a store in the immediate area. They had no idea the impact this festival will have, but they sold out and had to send for more. So that shows that not only does the festival benefit, but the surrounding businesses, hotels, all of those things provide and will get economic development associated with the festival. The other thing is that we're providing a positive activity for young people to come to the city of Detroit. And ultimately, down the line, that's going to be very important to the growth of the city of Detroit. It is the youth and it's the young people who will move into Detroit and really make Detroit what it is going to be and is headed towards. Well, I think we've pretty much got it started, and I think we got a good thing going on here. Most certainly, we want to provide artist development for our local artists. We, of course, Detroit is the mecca of techno. All the originators are from here. So we want to give mechanisms for those artists to be able to explore their talents here in the city of Detroit. We know Detroit was known as Motown. Now Detroit is known for electronic music all over the world.
Our involvement with electronic music actually goes back to last fall when we launched our national TV campaign featuring some of the music of Juan Atkins. And as our involvement with the Detroit electronic music kind of evolved over time, it just was a perfect fit to become involved with the festival for what we've been doing already in the Detroit techno scene, with the way it supports the city of Detroit, kind of our heritage as well as the heritage of the music. It was just a natural fit for us to be involved with it. Well, I think it's just a great way to go about supporting the city of Detroit. I mean, this is an event that, the city's been working very hard to rebuild their image over the past number of years under the leadership of Mayor Archer, and this event last year was just an outstanding event, and it was a great opportunity for us to be involved and further support the comeback of Detroit.
I'm here to check out the Electronic Music Festival because, I don't know, I'm really getting very heavily involved in electronic music, like just checking it out, getting the vibe, understanding it, because I'm a rock and roll guy, so. But it's a very cool event. It's interesting, I'm just getting into it. I've been a rock guy for 7 years, so.
Well, who are some of your favorites that maybe you've come to see this weekend?
Derek May, definitely. Carl Craig. Let's see, Aquaviva's at Motor, so I'm gonna go check him out. And it's just, really the whole vibe is cool, so yeah, so I'm just digging it. I see like rock and techno coming together. I see, this is the town for electronic music and rock and roll, so I can see them both coming together. That's my vision.
Celebrating something that was birthed right here in Detroit, our own music, something that really means a lot to many people in this community. And this festival is so wonderful because it's such a celebration of who we are creatively across the board, not just with music, but with visual arts and really how we come together as a people. It's really exciting. I am the producer of the festival. My company produces it. And we make certain that the festival happens. So we put together all the logistics for the festival. We hire the entire crew. We work with over probably 1,000 people on our event. And we make sure that everybody has a great, safe, fun, entire weekend. We're going to build on our foundation that we've laid over the last couple of years and even go more to the core of making this a true Detroit celebration across the board by being even more inclusive of arts organizations within our own community that are achieving excellent things, as well as even musically with our own electronic artists, not only going with the innovators and the underground, but going across the board and supporting labels, supporting growth of businesses that surround electronic music and support it. So just making it even more and more of a Detroit party, which there's no better way.